I am so excited to have you guys here to come along and hear our story and hear what an incredible rock venue we have created over here. So if you want to come follow us, I will give you all the little details about what we are, but also show you the kind of little hidden treasures that we have around here that makes it even more special. So Bon Jovi's team joined forces with us in 2020. They came in and their team helped us decide what memorabilia throughout the bar was going to be used. Bon Jovi was archiving things for their special documentary that they were putting together, and so they were able to fill these items on the walls with their memorabilia at the same time as they were archiving their pieces. They brought their sound stage group in that does all of their studio staging, and they helped us figure out what it would be like to create that same image if you were in a stadium, but scale it down so you're inside of a bar. We scaled it down. We wanted that whole image when you look around, this whole 360 image, that you could be able to see it from every direction, the same way that you would be able to do it if you're in a stadium. If you look above one of, well, it's hard to see, I guess, in this space, but when it is lit up in the right way, we created a disco ball that is truly the Shot Through the Heart disco ball, which is an incredible addition because when you see it in various lights, this is obviously the famous song, Shot Through the Heart. This is their logo if you look at Bon Jovi as a whole. I loved adding graffiti art, not your typical art that you would see in a honky-tonk bar, but we had a graffiti artist. I'm gonna give a little shout out to Troy Duff. He is an incredible graffiti artist in town, and I had him create that. We have a photo booth here. This is our 4th Avenue entrance. We also have our merch over here, which is incredible. So here on our 2nd floor, we're actually very excited about it. Again, how do we incorporate some of the country into our rock bar? Because that's just what's so unique about it. We actually were so fortunate. We had a company that is very well known for building some of the state-of-the-art mechanical bulls, and they came out and built this bull. It is actually a blast. We have cameras rolling at all times, so you can actually see the mechanical bull throughout the entire bar at all times when people going on and off of them, and people get a kick out of it. It's truly like live reality TV show. We got some of their old equipment to play around with. Again, you'll see these little collages here of their old equipment. Just something fun. I wanted specifically this neon light right here. I did this because, and again, this is just me, but I believe that like Bon Jovi is the heart of rock and roll. So I wanted it always to feel like there's a heartbeat going through here. Now there's symbolism here, right? There's the song Shot Through the Heart, but also I want them to feel like this place is the heart of rock and roll. This is incredible. So when Bon Jovi, who has kept everything through his life, which again makes it so special about him, he had all the original line paper of the lyrics of songs that he was writing, you know, for all the years. We were able to get a bunch of copies of those, well, not copies, but those pieces that he had written his lyrics on. And what we did is we lined them all up in a collage form and we turned it into wallpaper. And so here are original lyrics. If you look through all of his scratchings, the old way that people would write on line paper, scratching things up before we had spell check and everything else, this is the original way to do it. And we were able to take this special thing that he was able to give to us and then turn it into a wallpaper. So this is our backdrop for floor 2.5. This is another one of our pride and joys. On this floor, we have a tattoo parlor. Yes, you heard it, a tattoo parlor. A full working tattoo parlor. It's called Inkwell. They are incredible. At the high season, we can fit up to 6 tattoo artists here that can truly customize anything you want. The most incredible tattoo artists in town. Welcome to my pride and joy. This one was everything to me. I wanted everyone to feel like you know you're on Broadway, but I don't want you to feel like you're on Broadway. This has the elevated feel like no other bar has. We are able to do incredible events up here and ones that are truly outside the box. These beautiful pictures that you see behind me, these are actually all from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They were brought in and then we took them and we backlit them, so when you walk in, it truly gives this incredible feel when you walk into this room that's different than any other room when you are going into it. In this soundstage, this back curtain will open up And we actually have an entire LED screen, so that's also very fun because you're able to see what's going on and make it a little more interactive. This is our green room for, again, our 4th floor. Being able to close these curtains, close it up, security hides right behind here, does not allow for anyone. We serve food and drinks in here. You get your own special bartender if you're a VIP. Alongside, we have our second hologram right here. This, he's doing other things right now, Jon, but this again, we can be able to showcase and say, hi, welcome so-and-so, and be able to put a montage in there of whatever that person wants us to be able to showcase. Welcome to our rooftop. We are center of Broadway. We actually have some of the best views down here on Broadway. I love it here because we have an indoor-outdoor space, which is fantastic. This whole staging is all brand new that we have done to make sure that we have all these incredible lights so that you could be able to see them from every direction up and down the street. When you want it to be a party, it's got to look like a party. One of the fun things that we did is for the Bon Jovi band is there was a lot of lanyards. If you look on this wall right here specifically, there are lanyards that from all the different concerts, whether it be tickets, lanyards, all kinds of things. The same type of concept that we did with their lyrics downstairs, we laid all these things out and created a wallpaper that made it very special so that there's all these unique things that are all from their concerts from all over the world, and we created a wallpaper to make the backdrop of our bar. The other thing that I wanted to be able to showcase that I think is very important is we are the only bar on Broadway that offers safety covers for drinks. So we have reusable safety covers that you can buy them. They're in a scrunchy form. And I think it's just very important to be able to showcase. You can use them at any bar. You put a straw in it, but we are the only ones that have this. Welcome to our second rooftop, which we call the rooftop balcony. On this side, it gets you a totally different view of what you would see on Broadway. This one shows you the new Nissan Stadium. You get to see the symphony. This is our private balcony bar. And it's not private, it's open to the public, but this one, when people do very specific events and they want it to be so like VIP exclusive, they love this area because we close it off right over here. You get your own private bartender that's inside and outside, and you're having that outdoor like rooftop feel, but you're not necessarily getting the chaos that you don't want that because you don't want that on Broadway. Thank you for joining our tour today at JBJ's, and I truly, truly am so thankful for everybody that came out and wanted to learn about the business and that we were able to, and so fortunate to be able to share it with you. I say this to everybody, we are a rock venue meets cheers. We are a family-owned business, and we want every single person in this bar, from the staff members, our team members, and everybody that walks into this bar, from all of our guests. We want you to feel like a rock star, but we also want you to feel like you're coming into somebody's home, and we want you to feel like family. So I am so thankful for all of you guys joining, and please, please come out and support. We are a family-owned business, and support is so important, but join us. We love to have you. Thank you, guys.